Alright, what's up YouTube? Warren Malf here, coming for yet another video, hopefully. Looking at Vi, we'll kind of see how the draft plays out and talk it through. So the main thing, there's been a lot of changes to the channel, and I know that has been, I haven't exactly been the most informative person. We are switching over to Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays for our uploads. I just find this to be a little bit more cohesive and a little bit easier for me and the editor to work out. Now, I don't think I've ever seen people ban Rammus. That's interesting. But okay. Kennen Lux. Well then. It has to be a Fiora jungle. Something that makes sense to me. Nautilus support. Caitlyn okay. So they've got a heavy amount of CC. A fair amount of escapability. Kai'Sa Lux. So I'm not really going to want to go to bot lane. And just because they're not really highly gankable. Well, we got Ashe now. I still don't foresee that being an easy gank. Let's look at top lane. We got Kennen, we got Renekton to kind of even out. I think I'm gonna do blue side clear, and then either look mid or at Baron lane. Wait a minute, let me make sure I got that right. No, red side clear. I can pretty much guarantee Fiora is going to do a full red clear into into bot lane, but I figure Ashe Lux should have enough CC to be able to deal with that. That one's going to be a little bit rough on terms of how they're going to play that, but I think putting some time into the Renekton Kennen is going to be the more solid play. It just kind of depends on the wave state as we start getting into the river. So one thing I'm trying to kind of talk my way through, okay, ranged versus melee on Baron lane. Ranged obviously going to get the push advantage, so Renekton's going to be pushed up to his turret. Same thing with mid lane. Same thing with bot lane. And how I determine that is, while Caitlyn may have the range advantage, she also has a melee support instead of a range support, so that should give my bot lane the push advantage. So realistically, all three of my lanes should have priority. Should being the operative term. So we'll just kind of have to see. But I'm debating whether or not I should put time into my bot lane because it's more easily gankable. Or if I should put time into my top lane knowing that what's her name? Fiora should be ganking that lane. That was one of the earliest roams I have ever seen. And he died for it. Okay then. You know what? I gotta give it to you, Action. You got balls. You got balls of steel. But if you could not feed Fiora for me, that would be great. Good job on Fiora for responding to that really quickly, too. And then subsequently throwing your life away. Okay. That was, a really easy game. So, in case you guys didn't see what I saw, and the only reason I really went for it is because I saw Renekton at an incredibly low amount of health. And I do mean incredibly low amount of health. Why did it take him so long to hit that? I know you're there. I also know you're really low health. Nope. I'm out. Not worth it to me. Like, this action is very quickly becoming a very big annoyance to me. But I have gotten Kinnan rolling. Hopefully he doesn't throw away his lead. Just gonna have to wait and see how that plays out. Okay, for some reason Fiora did not try to punish me there. Like I said, we're just gonna have to kind of see. I think Kinnan's gonna be my win condition. I'm just kind of clearing out my blue side to equalize if I can. Action's going to be a hindrance this game, and I can already see that happening. So I think I'm going to go red into Krugs, and then just kind of keep an eye out for a gank. Ooh. Counter gank. So I know Fiora is here. Okay, yeah, I messed that up. That's fine. For some reason, Fiora even turned for that. So, me and Kinnan are doing really well this game. I don't even know the state. 1-1 with Ashe having died once. So, realistically, Kinnan's doing well. My bot lane is doing fairly well. Yeah, Kinnan's doing well. What is this action doing? Like, he's behaving like a bot, really. Okay, take that. Go ahead and backport. Given the state of the game, do I even want to try to go for... Do I even want to try to go for this? I'm just going to peek my head out. See what's going on over here. I mean, there's no wards. I have no idea where Fiora is right now. There she is. So that's pretty decisive. That's even more decisive. Kill this Renekton asshole. I need help for this because I am very, very low health. Like, this is probably one of the most dangerous things I think I've ever done. But no, I'm gonna have to run there. I don't really have a choice. God dang it. I was going to try to, like, shoot across and smite the Drake again because my smite was back up. Honestly, I should have just backported and tried to come back instead of try to take the Drake, even though I was really low health. Like, it's a good thing our team is, like, actively winning. Because otherwise, that would be really bad for us. Have I not died yet? I deserved to have died off of that Drake play, like 100%. And I just got lucky that I didn't get punished for it. Like, I don't know how else to word that other than I got fucking lucky that I did not get punished for that. Okay, I think we could just walk away, Kinnan. Oh, fuck. Oh, hey, Action's even starting to do well. Saw Renekton again. Felt like he needed to die. I saw this person. He needed to die. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing really well as a jungle. Okay, there's really nothing for me to do bot lane or in duo lane just yet. Okay, that was Renekton's flash for sure, and I want to say that was Caitlyn's flash as well. Try to get over there as fast as I can because it looks like Ashe is just losing that fight. And with Caitlyn here, I really don't want to be here anymore. Not alone, anyway. This Fiora really doesn't understand how you're supposed to get back into a game, apparently. It's like, she is not farming at all. I just want this tower to fall. That's all I want right now. Should go ahead and crack open the map. Yep, and there it is. There's the surrender. So, for those of you watching and wondering why I'm winning so decisively here lately, like, it doesn't even seem like I'm kind of losing. It's like like I'm kind of winning. I am hardcore winning. Like 4-0-6. 5-2-6, 5-3-3, 3-2-9, 6-1-7. For those of you wondering why this is playing out the way it is, because this is all. I'll be honest with you guys. The last couple of days, I'm sitting at like a 60 to 80% win rate. I have changed drastically one thing, and I think a lot of people, or at least a lot of PC League players, might have caught on to it already. But it all has to do with my initial talk. Case in point. Looking at Baron lane, ranged versus melee. Kinnen's going to get the push advantage unless Renekton decides he wants to be an asshole and get really up in Kinnen's face. But with that, Renekton also has a good amount of wave clear. So it really depends on who got the early advantage. I pretty much knew where Fiora was going. And she absolutely did. I mean, Action did what he did. We're not really going to get into that. It was all right. But also looking at bot lane, Caitlyn and Caitlyn and Nautilus have a lot of CC and a lot of escapability. Renekton kind of has CC, but he doesn't really have escapability beyond a flash. Whereas, my bot lane had a good amount of CC, not really any escapability. So, taking a look at that, I passed toward Baron lane, because it was free ganks. It was free kills. All I had to do was wait for the waves to state to be in the right position, and to follow up with Kennen. Kennen had the better lane for ganks. So I pathed red into him. If he had been topside, I would have pathed blue into him. And that would have worked out even better for counter ganks, because Fiora would have been there. What I'm trying to say is what I'm working on is pathing. I watched a video, honestly, a little while back that discussed the 5 levels of pathing. So you have gank ability, which is kind of what I just walked through. Okay. So what is and what is not gankable, based on several different factors. Then I looked at where the enemy jungler was going to be, and if a counter gank was even viable, or did I need to even consider a counter gank? Which, yes, actually I did at mid lane, but Action died early, so I adapted and abandoned him. And honestly, I think I made the right call there because so the reason why I adapted on that is because after he roamed and died, Yasuo got the push advantage. Yasuo got the level advantage, which means he was going to be pushed in, which pretty much negated almost all of Action's ability to be ganked. At that point, it would have to be a tower dive, which is very risky early on. So low probability of Fiora being there. So a lot of it had to do with trying to figure out, okay, what does Fiora want to do? What are my lanes going to be doing? And how should I path in order to make the most out of that information? And I can tell you now, just about every single jungler in the game paths full red into lane. So it's not really that hard for me to determine counter ganking. It's not really that hard for me to determine early pathing. So where am I at on Vi? By the way, Vi have near 60% win rate. I have to look at it again. 2.82. Let's go look at it. I know I don't have a ton of games on her yet, but yeah, 58.7% win rate for 63 matches. I'm apparently a pretty good Vi. 54.2 for her. Graves, sadly, is at 50.4. So, we'll get there. My match history is looking pretty good. Last 3 wins. I mean, I lost, but I did pretty damn well that game compared to my team. I mean, Shyvana defeat. Yeah, I don't even remember why I lost that game. Oh, yeah, we were hard winning the early game and then died to the fucking Ahri that got fed as fuck. You know, but it's a lot of, like, I'm doing a lot better thanks to the pathing decisions. Like, I've lost 2 out of, like, 8 games. 8 or 10 games. So, again, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see y'all in the next one.